Soon enough. There we go. Quad feed.
Quad feed times two.
Times two. 5 on.
Into a 5
Let's
on.
go! Let's go!
There you fucking go. That's like 600 times. It's just trying to get fucking upset. Oh my god.
I'm so mad. That frangible wounding though is deadly. Let me go.
Dude! He came out of nowhere. I saw him on the left side. I tried to kill him, but you were already there. My sights were blinded. Aero?
I downed him. Oh, I am goated. Oh, I love it. Yo, what is going on, guys? Aero here, Aero the Sniper, bringing you guys my Phase 5 final submission. It's been a long 2 weeks for me. Obviously, I didn't probably do as much as I wanted to, but that's okay because I worked full time the entire time. I worked 6 days for the first week, and then it was just not. It wasn't easy. But the thing is, I still streamed, and Transcendent 4, as you guys saw it yesterday, it came out. It did really well. I'm more than happy with it, and if there's one thing that I want you to pick up of all this, even if I don't make it in the top 100, I will like if that video does well, this whole thing will be worth it, and putting all this content and all this work and even posting it 2 months earlier than I was really planning on. But anywho, I know Seabass wants us to kind of answer some questions. So hi, I'm Aero. I'm a streamer, sniper, vlogger, fitness guy. I don't know. I just do what I do. I don't know how to really put it into words, but I do what I find enjoyable. I do, and like what I could do in week to week changes. I play video games with friends. I do little like segments where I'm like just sitting here chilling with people. So it's a mixture of things. So you'll find a ton of different stuff on my channel. But number one question, what am I passionate about? Really just creating. I really like just sitting down on the computer, either just playing some video games and just having a good time, or just creating something insane like Transcendent 4. That was by far my best montage ever, and I could have done a little bit better, but time constraints because I did work a lot. But I'm very passionate about just creating and learning about stuff I'm interested in, like Call of Duty clips versus I love baseball, I love sports, I love being athletic, I'm crazy happy that I have my health back to where I can go participate in sports nowadays and do all stuff like that. But my big thing is I'm really just passionate about just creating and being the best person and I can be, and show that through my work, if that makes any sense, and show what it goes through my mind when I create and when I do other things like this. Question number 2 was, who or what currently inspires you? I would have to say my number one inspiration for all YouTubers currently would be Gavin from It's Just a Six. He's a car YouTuber he started out just humble beginnings, grinding his ass off, vlogging, making entertaining content. And just last week, he bought a freaking McLaren and is giving away his GT350. Like, what kind of life do you lead when your life is literally, hey, I'm going to give away a GT350, but I'm going to buy a McLaren? And the amount of work that dude's put in just constantly, just from being before just scraping by, having, not a great life, to basically creating something for himself. has been super inspirational for me, especially a couple of years ago. I had a severe concussion that left me bedridden, and that's when I found his content. And his saying's been "Don't lose sight," and that's been huge for me when I, try to recover. Like, don't lose sight of your recovery. Just work on being you and work on getting to where you want to be, and that's the honest goal. I mean, that was all I can say. Is that's currently my inspiration. That's what's been fueling me for the last 2 years since I watched his content, anyways. So yeah. How long have you been creating content online? Oh God, I would have to say probably since the 8th grade. So I started creating content towards the beginning of Black Ops 2. I've been watching content for God knows how long, probably since before FaZe Clan originated. I've been watching it since Call of Duty 4 almost. Basically since gaming on YouTube was a thing. I've pretty much been watching Call of Duty content, and I started creating content back when I was in the 8th grade, so that would be about 2012, 2013. I created a team called MCAS, and we just, we vibed out, had some fun with it. It's been a ride. The one thing I've never done, and I can say this honestly and just straight up, is although I'm not huge or whatever, I've been doing this since in the 8th grade, and I have not quit once. I have not given up once. I have not done anything to even remotely think about quitting. This is what I enjoy doing. Viewers or not, this is what I like to do. This is how I relax. This is what I find enjoyable, if that makes any sense to you. What are the talents you're most excited or proud to share? So I want to say my sniper content, because geez, I am filthy with the sniper. And so again, I really recommend you guys, to get a feel for what kind of play style and what kind of I do, to watch Transcendent 4. I remember a long time ago where Seabass said, no more drop zone clips, only ground war, only domination, we're better than this. And that's how they stood out. That's how their sniper team back in the day stood out. And before, like back in the day, that used to mind boggle me how little drop zone they would use, and how they would purposely go for the harder snipers. They would use less Barrett, but will use more bolt actions. And that's kind of the mentality I had going into creating Transcendent 4 and Transcendent 3 actually. Is I would use the harder sniper, so I wouldn't cheap out just using the Mark II or whatever. I used a variety of weapons. I mainly used the AX. I used the Rytech for some variety because it was a new sniper, but it was mostly Rytech, AX, and CAR. Mainly AX, which is one of the slower, harder snipers to use. Didn't use too much of the HDR because I just kept getting split, and I got to keep those standards high. I don't want to just use the fact that I have an HDR as an excuse for a split clip or unclean clip. So that's why I didn't use the HDR as much, because everything I did have was split to hell. But yeah, I would say my sniper content and my sniping streams I do really well in, especially when I'm really going off and I'm really vibing out. I would say I'm pretty good. I could definitely have a spot on the FaZe Clan roster just as a sniper, and the fact that I upload and I stream and I do this, I do that, I think is a really good fit. And the fact that I want to expand into greater markets and greater things, but still staying home, just be like, hey, I want to play some Call of Duty today. And that's what I enjoy doing. That's what I have been doing since I was a teenager, and I'm like 20 something years old now, so that's great. Final question. Why do you want to join FaZe Clan? And man, that is a loaded question. I feel like there's really never a right answer, because I don't know. I just feel like it's always not a weird answer, but I feel like there's never a right answer. But why do I want to join FaZe Clan? And honestly, it's literally because it's the best. I mean, they have the best editors, the best snipers, the best everything, and there's so much learning potential. Not like just saying, "Oh, I'll have FaZe in my name, I'll blow up." That's not at all what it's about. It's about learning to basically always be adapting to new situations, learning to, you know, play with new playstyles, learning to be able to change your content, learning to make your content better. So although I would be in FaZe, whatever, it's not about that. It's the fact that I would be able to create content and that consistently sits up to FaZe's standards. And it's the ability to learn from the best while being with the best would be just the biggest thing in the world for me. Because that's how I learn, is from the best. I mean, I took a lot of inspiration from Transcendent 4 and Transcendent 3 even, from Seabass saying quotes that he gave to his sniper team back in, 2013, 2014? No, 2013, I think. So that's about as far as that goes, and honestly, it's literally just because I want to learn from the best, and I want to grow with the best, and I want to just be with people who have the same drive and same motivations as I do, and I feel like FaZe Clan is the perfect fit for that. I know I grind for whatever, but Phase 5 is an opportunity, and even if you don't make the top 100, oh well, you still had your shot, and you go on another day, you keep grinding, and you just enjoy yourself. But other than that, guys, I think that's going to be it for this part of the video. I'm going to have some other highlights and random stuff from stream at the end that I didn't get to fit in part 1 as Seabass requested. Seabass, open your eyes. But other than that, guys, I'm Aero, or Aero the Sniper. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Dominoes.
And just letting you know, just because I want to, Christian,
for 20 years. I'm telling you right now, I don't care what anybody says.
Christian, I'm sorry, but whoever in the argument said that vegans can't have eggs is correct.
Dominoes go.
Thank you for proving me right.
Dominoes goes in rather not.
Vegans are the ones that can't have any foods like animal shit, and vegetarians are just like, fuck meat.
Listen, Dominoes goes into rather not.
This man said
what?
This man.
Excuse me?
His Dominoes hold on. Of my fuck off category.
Excuse me?
What the fuck?
Listen.
Why are you in this?
Listen.
Why are you here?
Listen.
Go back. No.
No, listen. Do you know what it's like coming home from a long day of school just to see your room ransacked by Sam and Christian with 4 Domino's boxes?
Okay, so you...
Stop and smell the roses. You might see something that you never noticed. Just take a breath. You need a minute. Take a look around.